Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and it is time for the Market Watch. As I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, I hope everybody is doing well as we begin this broadcast slightly early so we can answer some comments before the markets do open. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. A good crowd here already. Tony Erickson is here. We've got Steve Lapointe, a Cybercurrent Twitcher, is with us. Good to see you. Mojave Gold over here. Donald Ryan, Snakebite, the cat is here. Steve Lapointe, good to see all of you guys. Appreciate you joining me here on this broadcast. Yes, indeed. As we press on forward. Yes. Let's get to a few comments here, then we'll get right into the markets as they open up. And we've got this from Born Free Tax of Death. Is this the way they can get rid of all current debt by CBDC and going all in on cryptocurrency? But what if other countries does not accept crypto at all? How would this work? You know, I'm not really sure. I guess the United States would be the leader. I guess that's their intention of doing it. But to me, the United States government should not be in the business of speculating. And that's one of the big things. And I'm not against Bitcoin per se. People want to get into it and speculate with it. That's fine. It's definitely been on a tear lately, no question about that. But but I just don't think. I mean, you might as well say, well, hey, let's buy Apple stock. You know, should the government buy Apple stock? I mean, it's a company, and I know Bitcoin is not really tied to any one company, one agency. But I digress. It's just it's too risky in my view. But anyways, all right, very good. All right, let's see here. And we've got Twitch Radio says for the YouTube algorithm, which we appreciate that. He says, by the way, if they do that, they're stupid. Let's see here. I lost my place. If they're stupid and need their head checked. Not saying I disagree with digital asset space. I too invest there. But the whole point of owning precious metals is to have a risk-off asset compared to the risk-on asset. Exactly right. Basically balances your portfolio out. Just my opinion, of course. Take care and stay safe. Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Twitch Radio. It's just too risky. We need risk off, not risk on assets. That's exactly right. And let's see here. All right. We've got stupid is as stupid does. Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. That's for sure. James O'Neill Brown with an algorithmic emoticons. Appreciate that, sir. Willie Spencer is contemplating this video that I did here. Silver's tug of war. Change the title, hopefully. But yeah, it's a push and pull on gold and silver's price. It tells you what's happening right now with it going up and down. I just recorded that video about an hour. Just posted it about an hour ago. If you guys get a chance to check it out, appreciate you guys being here tonight. And we are 1 minute away from the markets showing up over on Kitco. So let's answer a few more. We'll look at the markets as they open up. Outdoor JB, Trudeau sold all of Canada's gold. Actually, yeah, did that happen under his watch? I think that happened in 2016. Was he the prime minister then? He could have been. As Leonard Skinner would say, Sweet Home Pennsylvania, very beautiful piece of crap sterling silver. Thank you. Yes, if you want to see a crappy piece of silver, literally, check out this video I posted, Silver's Tug of War. All right, let's take a look at the markets now as they opened to the downside here tonight. A little bit of a pullback of the opening markets in Shanghai. Gold is down $8.80, or I think it's Hong Kong markets have opened up here. Gold down $8.80, 0.32% drop. Same as silver in terms of the percentage drop. Gold at $27.0810, silver at $31.31. A little bit of a consolidation for Friday's gains. We'll see how this plays out. But yeah, back a little bit here today. But yes, it's amazing because gold is now flirting back again with all-time high territory. It came very close to hitting $2,800 an ounce not that long ago. Yes, indeed. So we'll keep an eye on that. Good to see all of you guys here tonight. THS is here. Bill 457 is here. Good to see Brian McDaniel, and 66 Sam is with us tonight as well. All right. And let's see. So there's where the markets are now. Palladium is also down $1. We're going to revisit those and see what happens. Bill 457. Remember, years ago, Trump bought I forgot the amount, like $1 million of lottery tickets in New Jersey. I didn't realize that. Wow, bought $1 million in lottery tickets. Did he give them out as gifts? I don't know. But anyways, let's see here. David Cash says all of these bad ideas coming out of Washington are not on accident. The things are being done on purpose to destroy our economy and sovereignty and our way of life. Yeah, then that's the thing. I don't think that's going to be a good move for sure. Coinsense and Nonsense is here. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Joshua Lundy is here. And good to see Red Crawler. The Cranky Stacker is with us. So is Adam Montague. And JM Unleashed is with us tonight. He covered a really good song by Pink Floyd. If you guys get a chance to check that out over JM Unleashed channel page, you should subscribe to him. Always good fun over there. And Vinny Rise says, makes me chuckle. Trumpers getting what they wrought. You elected a con man, grifter, and now he's a crypto founder and Bible seller. You didn't worry about emoluments, clause, and Trump, and now he will sell you down the river. Sorry, that's on you. Well, the thing is this is what a congresswoman is proposing. But if Trump's for it or whatever, I don't know. But I mean, I do disagree with that. But Trump is going to be loads better than the person you voted for, Venice Rise. No question about that. It's definitely, we averted a disaster if we would have elected her. All right, Jay Cheek Hat with a thumbs up on this one. Thank you so much. RV Magnum says, the government will do anything to help themselves, even sell our country. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Red Crawler. He's amped to be here. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it, brother. Goldfinger is here. And let's see here. We've got Knife of the Base says the U.S. government should do it. Okay, so he's in favor of them doing it. Okay. All right. Well, maybe they should buy other altcoins too. And, I don't know. I just don't think the government should be in the business of that. All right. We can see here platinum is actually popping out a little bit. It's up $1 right now, and silver's pulled back some of its losses here. It's now down a nickel right now, 31.35, and gold is down now $8.90. So it's down just slightly, a little bit more to $2,708. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Good to see Peter Grace. Welcome, Mick Foley, and Michael K is here. Good crowd with us tonight. Kevin Carroll is here as we watch these markets as they open up in Hong Kong, presumably, and the Asian markets are alive, and a little bit of consolidation for the price for gold and silver, although it may not last long. Silver's now down just only 1 cent right now. That's it, just 1 cent, and down 0.03 cents, and gold keeps falling. It's good. They're moving in opposite directions now. Gold is now down $5.70. Actually, no, I take that back. It's it's recovering some of these losses. I'm sorry, it's down 0.21%. My bad there. All right, very good. So there's where the metals complex. We may see them go in positive territory. We'll find out. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome, Vegas Stacker. Dean R is here. And let's see here. All right, very good. And let's see. As we continue to watch these things, interesting evening here so far. I can't have a hard time saying that. Ozark Alt Bridge Company. Silver's made to breathe. You got to get it out of the plastic container. Yes, indeed. Well, seems like most of that silver's breathed enough, but I might take some of those out for sure, especially the one with that blotch on it. All right. And Master Blaster says silver will have its day again. And just like Bitcoin, no, 100,000, but over $100. All right, very good. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Good to see Dennis Niemeyer, and Goldchick is here. Let's do one more. We'll take a look at the markets again. Ali Shakir, the only people who are for selling gold to buy Bitcoin are people who own Bitcoin and want to cash out. Yeah, I tell you what, that very well could be the case because the government gets in on it. It's going to pump the price up. I guarantee you it will, because it'll be there. And they, by the way, the government already holds a lot of it already, as I talked about in that video. They already hold a fair amount of it. So there is that. we'll see how it plays out. Let's see here. All right. Welcome, everybody. Glad you're here. So these markets, oh, look at this. Wow, turnaround, big turnaround for silver tonight. Boom, now up 11 cents. Crazy. Just like that. By the way, our first super chat of the night is Pommy Ray with a £2 super chat. What's more popular measure, pure grams or ounces? Ounces is a more popular measure here in the West, at least. I don't know, in India and in China, I think they have different. In India, I think they have different weights and measures, like TL and the like. But yes, crazy. But yeah, good question. But I think ounces is more popular. Yes, indeed. All right, and by the way, precious metals are measured in troy ounces as opposed to avoirduporis ounces or AVDP. Those weights are saved for non-precious metals. So we look at here, very quickly, we see the metals move around here. Silver up 11 cents, platinum up $3, and palladium up $6. Well, Tony Erickson has gifted a Salivate Metal membership. Thank you for that, brother. By the way, anybody that receives a Salivate Metal membership, there is a members-only video. I posted my very first completely members-only video, which means that it's going to be like this for a while. I may end up releasing it to the general public way down the road, not what I usually do for representatives, where sometimes for the representative level, I'll post it hours before or the night before. So yes, indeed. So whoever got that channel membership will see that video. Yes, indeed. And I may do some quirkier ones, but look at that. Silver's now up 12 cents. What a big turnaround, and gold is down $3 now. We very well could see gold go into positive territory tonight and silver continue to climb. That is amazing how quickly it turned around from opening up down about a dime. Now it's up 12 cents. It's crazy. Troll Fighter is here. Good to see Troll Fighter. All right. Ominous Rooster is here. Yeah, I had a members only jacket, but I don't know where it went to. I think I had to turn it back in when I stopped paying the membership fee. All right, let's see here. Let's see, very good. Yeah, Bitcoin could have 100,000. Bitcoin could have hit 100,000 tonight. Yes, indeed. My live broadcast made it turn around. Maybe so. Let's see. Kind of keeping an eye on, because I think Bitcoin will probably get to over 100,000 probably this week. Who knows? But it's up a lot. $98.3 thousand of Bitcoin. Just insane. All right, let's get back over here. And Carrie Taryn says, if it's wrong thing to do, that's what they will do. I truly hate our politicians. What a stupid idea. Yes. And by the way, I mean, I don't know. I would be maybe less against them doing it if it wouldn't cost us any more money. But I think the seizure that they've done already, or they could sell off, some of these agencies, literally sell off PBS or NPR, sell those off, and to the highest bidder, and with those proceeds, buy Bitcoin. But I think they ought to split the difference and give us a tax cut from the sale of those two agencies, and then the difference, then they can buy Bitcoin with it if they want to do that. If they really want to do that, I just don't think the government should be involved in that. Native Stacker, do you know the definition of acquaintance? A person we know well enough to borrow from, but not to lend to. Yes, that's right. Hakalugi is here. It's a good definition. All right, let's see here. And good to see Gold Maple is with us. Pommy Ray says here, the sound of metal on metal. That's right. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Pommy Ray. A very short-lived series I started, playlist called The Sound of Silver. I thought maybe it would do good. Just thought maybe people would like to hear the sound of it and watch me play with silver. This series did not do very well. Well, Count Trumpula just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Wow. Thank you, Count Trumpula. And again, if you receive one of those, thanks to Count Trumpula and Tony Erickson for his gift earlier, you now have the ability to watch the newest, very first ever members only video. This one wasn't quite quirky, but we're gonna have a little fun. I'm gonna definitely stretch it out, be a little goofy with some of these members-only videos, which are not going to be very often, by the way, but we're going to do them from time to time. Yes, indeed. All right. I appreciate you guys. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, I wonder if she owns Bitcoin. Maybe wants to cash out soon. It could be. You never know. I don't know. I don't know I don't want to impugn motives on her, but you never know. American Cultist says here, if a solar flare hits us like it did during the Carrington event, all of our electronic systems are screwed. Buy gold, real holdings, not digital. Yeah, and that is true. I mean, and the thing is that's the one thing. There's no counterparty risk with gold and silver. Does not require electricity. If we have a regional wide hit or something that's not Faradayed, like transformers are not Faradayed, it can knock down the grid or something like that. How are you going to transact? How are you going to transact? And by the way, with Bitcoin, I know there's multiple ways to transact with it, but most of them involve some sort of exchange, right? Like Coinbase or something is one of the more popular ones. But anyways, all right, very good. All right, let's see here. SDRC says it's a trap. All of the Bitcoin can be destroyed instantly by a single invention. That is possible, however, highly unlikely. But there is that possibility that could occur. You can't destroy gold and silver, but there is a slim possibility that something could come along that could go ahead of Bitcoin and somehow sabotage the blockchain. It would be a monumental effort. I don't really know how they would do it because it's very spread out, and the ledger is everywhere, right? In computing, that's why I think some of the transactions take so long to occur. But anyways, all right, let's see here. We've got the Redneck Coin says silver for sure is barely treading water. It's unreal, but can't stop gold at all. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's in fact, what is it doing right now? We can see that it is performing. It's up a little bit tonight, and gold's down a little bit tonight. And so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I still think silver should be higher than where it is, but it is hanging out here. But I had hopes that we might see $35 silver by the end of the year. That's looking less and less likely, but we'll see. All right. But it's been a good year for silver, no question about that. All right. And let's see here. And gold's down $3.10. Platinum is up $5, and palladium is up $13. So there it is. Movements tonight. Silver Heist is here. Silver Heist did a great video. You guys should check out. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Dennis Niemeyer. No, that's a silver coin with the Bitcoin logo on it. It doesn't have. There are actually hardware versions of Bitcoin with Satoshi on them, or like in a computer chip inside of them, but I don't have one of those. So Patch Jackson is here. Good to see you. And the Greek guys are great. Very good. Yeah, keep silver down through Black Friday. Exactly. That's exactly right. Very good. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you being here tonight as we continue to press on. We did see silver kind of snap up a little bit to up 12 cents, but it's pulled back a little bit from that, but it is up tonight. All right, let's see here. Very good. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. I hope that, I pray that she gets better. Rush to emergency room. That doesn't sound good. We're praying for her. Yes, indeed. That's not good at all. All right, very good. Good to see Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. Appreciate you being here. Let's get back to some of these comments. Silver will soar one day. Maybe one day. But you know what? What I like to think about silver is its ability to preserve your wealth over the long course of time. It's a savings vehicle that you can have in your portfolio that is going to protect your wealth over the long course of time. That's really what it's about. So that push and pull we're talking about, and the tug of war that I mentioned in this video, that's the kind of what witnessing here with silver, and that's something that probably is going to be here for quite a long time. Yes, indeed. And it's more so with silver than gold, I believe. All right. Let's do this by Cemetery Shop on the Bitcoin video. Let me get over here and make this thing happen here. What do we have? Oh, what's happening? Okay, that really sounds like throwing cash in a burnt barrel. It's a deep state attempt to slave off President Trump's golden age of U.S. financing. You can't have a golden age if you don't have any gold. As far as Bitcoin, people who love that need to get a grip on reality. It's built on stupid rumor and absolutely nothing else. Well, and the one thing about, thankfully, she's not proposing to sell all the gold, but I don't think we should sell a single ounce of gold at this point in time, because that's where the real big competition is between nations that have the gold. He who has the gold owns the rules, right? And again, I'm not anti-Bitcoin because there's really no competition with precious metals. But it is really based off of the faith that people have in it and have had in it. Now, obviously, people have a lot of faith in it. They keep on investing in it. There's now an ETF behind it now, so that's another thing too that I think is really kind of pumping it up. I think is the ETF behind it. But anyways, very good. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? I mean, I look at it this way. It's a way you can diversify with it, and I think a lot of people have, and they've done really well with it. And I applaud people who have made that risk, who have made that move. Actually, I did fairly well with it years ago. It went up, and I cashed out and bought gold with it. And a lot of people are doing that. And actually, I went and checked it even recently when I went and logged into my account and just to see what it was doing. And I only had like a couple of dollars in it left over. There's $572 in there now. In Bitcoin that I have, and it's like, whoa. So I don't know. I mean, it's gone up, and we'll say that. But anyways, all right, very good. All right, let's see here. Silver Stacking Academy, our friend from Russia. Good to see you. If the U.S. government, not sure how it has $36 trillion debt already, a useless Bitcoin, it would be a sign of not clever people in the White House. Although I think it will not happen. Yeah, it's got to get through Congress. It's got to be really proposed first. I mean, she's got it written the legislation, but we'll see what happens. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic slurp here. What are the markets doing right now? Look at that. They're kind of stabilizing at this point in time. Now, gold is now down just 50 cents right now. It's about to turn green for us. Yes, indeed. Silver State Stacker, welcome. Good to see you. I think you're new here. Always good to see new folks pop in. Wasilla Stacker is with us. Good to see you. Paul Tissue and Gold Chick is here. Good to see all of you guys. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. So, yeah, silver's up 8 cents now. Platinum is up 4. Palladium is up now $10 as we watch these markets move. Yes, indeed. It's amazing. We opened up the night with silver down a dime. And within a matter of a blink of an eye, it went up 12 cents. It's crazy, crazy. By the way, the channel is sponsored by Summit Metals. SummitMetals.com for all your precious metals needs and good deals there. Friday pre-sale, Black American Gold Eagle, 75% on premiums. Look at all these premiums. I also have some codes in the last video for some specials as well too. So check that out when you get a chance. SummitMetals.com. Let's move up here to Gary Lynch says Bitcoin is a record of energy. Gold is a product of energy. That's actually a very good way to do it. That's a good way to describe it. It's a record of energy having been spent. Gold is the product of that energy, of energy. Yes, indeed, for sure. Very well stated. All right. Good to see you guys. Let's see what we have here. What's going on with this thing? Got to... Okay. Okay. Let's see. Very good. Okay. All right. JM Unleashed is going to get a club soda. Why? Because he needs to feel like he's a member of the club. It's one big club, and if you have a club soda, you're in it. And so that's why JM Unleashed is doing that. We need to make him feel a little bit more welcome so he doesn't feel the need to get a club soda to feel like he needs to be a part of the club. Gary, do you think circulating coins issued by the U.S. Mint available in all banks with about 50% silver to face value would be good for everyone? Yeah, available in all banks with about 50% silver would be good for everybody. Yeah, it'd be nice to have silver in our money again and reevaluate with that. That would be nice. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be one way to do it. But I think that probably if you're going to do 50% silver, just make the coin smaller and make it 100% silver or 90% silver like they used to do. But yeah, I think that would be nice. Silver Wolverine, I didn't even know you were here. All right, thank you, Silver Wolverine, for popping in tonight. Thank you. Michael K's got a beer over there. Yes, indeed. Johnny B is here. Going to see SEC Smith Coin Company. Good crowd tonight. But we're going to be missing one because Silver Wolverine's splitting. We need to have somebody take his place. Not that he can be replaced, but, you know, maybe somebody will pop in here. Very good. Let's see what we've got with this comment here about what Elon Musk said about the Federal Reserve. It says this here. Musk is going to drain the swamp. This is what people voted for. 2-year package payment. And wow. They also go on unemployment. They are going to do okay. And they should have a save a penny or two. Just my thoughts, maybe wrong or right. I'll make less and buy silver every chance I get. There you go. It's good to buy some silver just with extra money you have. Don't go into debt to do it. Yes, indeed. All right, welcome, Ptolemy Gabinius from Monday Morning in Sydney. Good to see you. All right. Let's see here. There you go. Savage Stacker is here. Welcome, Savage Stacker. He posted a new video. He's been working hard. He's got a new video up, so check it out. Yes, indeed. And let's see what we've got here. Art Best says, hi ho silver. Exactly right. Or in this way, tung ho. Or tug-a-ho silver. Very good. Count Slurpula. Count Trumpula. Let's see what he's got to say here. Son of a silver stacker, show me some DC Commons, US Mint coins, and Batman for 2025. First time in God We Trust with bat signal on a coin. Yes, indeed. I saw that too. Yep. That's right. It's pretty wild that they're having those come out as well. I did talk about the superhero coins in a previous video, but yep, they released the designs for them, or design candidates for them. But yes, Count Slurpula, in the event of a grid down scenario, what will crypto be worth? What will gold then be if not lost to few greedy filth of earth? Which civilization do you wish to escape with? One that's based off futures set by tyrant prophets to suck the floors dry of life, liberty, or the pursuits of one happiness, or one that resembles what the good times used to be, one that is hard, self-evident, and at peace. That's right. And that's just it. See, I have no skin in the game with regards to Bitcoin. To me, there's no correlation with precious metals. The only thing that has any similarity with Bitcoin to precious metals is it's decentralized. And that's part of the appeal of cryptocurrencies. But it is dependent on a lot of things to work in order for it to transact. And that is still energy, a lot of energy just to transact them. But yes, indeed. So there is that. But yes, very good. Okay, and Matthew Crustlife says, do not forget the dozens of Bitcoin mining machines that went missing 10 years ago. Now, I did not know that. The man who pled guilty referred to his conspirators' faceless organizations. We know there's no gold, and he said purchase would just be a cover story. Interesting. Thank you, Matthew. Good evening, Kerry Tehran. Good to see you guys. And JF Enterprise, good to see you. A lot of good folks here tonight. I appreciate you being here. If you are so inclined, make sure to press the thumbs up button. Yes, all products are a product of energy. That's right, exactly, Twitch Radio. Everything we have, including gold and silver, is a product of energy. And that is part of the value of something. For sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, with Scylla stackers only decentralized until the government goes all in on it. That's right. If we buy the amount, if we buy 5% of all the bitcoins out there, it's no longer decentralized, or at least 5% of it isn't. And that's an issue. Good to see Rocky Superstar is here. Good to see you, Rocky. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's take a look at the markets. What are they doing now? Gold is being a little bit stubborn here. It's now moving back in the opposite direction. It is now down $1.10 to $2,715.80. Silver is up 3 cents now. It's pulled back some of its gains. It was up 12 cents earlier in the night. $31.43. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Crazy. Let's see here. Big movements here in the markets here tonight. Look at that. But gold is still down in the red tonight. All right. Yeah. 31.55 was the high, but I can't help but think those are the highs from last week, because silver didn't go to $31.16 during this broadcast. That's for sure. All right. As we continue to watch these markets move, Check Stacker is here. OC Stacker is with us. And gold is quite the roller coaster. Good to see Joey Brown. Yeah, and by the way, precious metals have been pretty wild too in their movements, haven't they? Oh, look at this. Tonight, for the first time, gold is in the green. It is up now 50 cents. All right. Thank you, Twitch Radio. Thanks for popping in tonight, sir. And so gold up 50 cents. Silver up 3 cents still. Platinum up 4, palladium up 10. It is green all the way around. It's a go for precious metals tonight. Everything is in the green here tonight. All right. Yeah. Very good. Very good. 139 thumbs up, reports Gold Chick. Thank you, Gold Chick. Good to see the lovely Gold Chick is here with us tonight as we continue to peruse our way through. Let's take a look up here to Joshua Kelly here. Says this here. It says the following. They will try and pay off the national debt with Bitcoin. Banks will consolidate through poor investments in commercial real estate. The dollar will collapse due to money printing. Then they will introduce CBDCs. If you want to avoid the beast system, hold your silver and gold. It won't make you a ton of money, but you'll have a choice. True freedom through separate bartering system. Yes. Exactly right. Tony Erickson with 5 more Salivate Metal memberships. Boom! Shot across the bow. Wow. Thank you so much, Tony Erickson. And as a reminder, for those of you who have have become channel members thanks to the kindness of Tony Erickson and Count Trumpula, I've just posted a video exclusively for channel members for quite a while, so hope you will check that out. It's not actually all that quirky. It's actually somewhat of a normal, semi-normal video, but you might like it. And actually, only a very small, thin portion of channel members have watched that video. So hopefully, you'll check that out when you get a chance. All channel members, no matter what level you're at. And let's see here, we got Victor Fontaine says this here. They didn't look at what's backing Bitcoin. That's a problem. It keeps getting advertised every 3 minutes. The word crypto is in their faces every day, and it magically becomes the most valuable nothing burger on earth. What kind of idiot would want to tokenize their assets to something that can take it away with the push of a button? If they have the metal bullets, then your tokens are worthless. Well, the thing is it's going to be very difficult to do that if you have it in a hardware wallet or have some sort of an exchange, something that is outside of the system. Some of these exchanges I do worry about, like Coinbase and some others, and I think that's how the vast majority of Bitcoin is traded, if I'm not mistaken. But there may be other ways to do it. But yeah. So, but regardless, again. The metal is the ultimate way, I think. Physical metal. But anyways, welcome. Good to see you guys. All right, good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being here, and thanks for the thumbs up for those of you who pressed it or will press it in the next 13 seconds. We've got American Cultist adamantly against this concept, but more gold, buy more gold. not less. Bitcoin is worthless. Well, it has a worth. It's just what everybody feels it's worth about almost $100,000 a Bitcoin now. But anyways, we'll see how long that. But I think a lot of that is speculation that the United States government might get in it. I don't know. Imagine what Bitcoin would have been if Kamala Harris were elected. I do think that is definitely a Trump bump for that, and would have gotten the Harris havoc if she had won. John Knox says, I think the U.S. should hold and buy Bitcoin for its reserves. It is a very smart idea, although I agree with you that they shouldn't sell their gold to do that. I think cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have more backing than just the energy required to transact. It also has the inventor's genius, creativity, and entrepreneurship to create something decentralized outside government control where there is a limited supply. Well, but see, the thing is yes, that is something that's interesting and nice, but I think that's, in a sense, token. It's novel. I don't think in Bitcoin, yeah, but there's a lot of creativity in Hashgraph and other exchange systems and other stuff that hasn't caught on yet. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Nothing wrong with holding digital gold besides the real thing. It would also be beneficial for U.S. government to use other types of crypto, such as Ripple, for everyday transactions. It might improve government efficiency in making and receiving payments. Yes, very, very well could. Yep, I think that the idea and the tokenization, or to be able to, some sort of a blockchain or digital ledger is a good idea. I'm fully for the technology behind it. Accounting is an incredible way, and that will do that. They have some sort of accounting measure. I'm definitely not against that for sure. Sell Mortimer Sell with a $49.99 super chat says it's Sunday Night Live. Turn those machines on. Turn those machines back on. Greetings from the communist curtain where it is raining there in Eugene, Oregon. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support. As we now check in with the markets, what are they doing? Everything is in the green right now. Indeed it is. Gold is up a dime to $2,717. Just enough to show slight movement, 0.00%. Silver is up 0.11%, up 4 cents tonight. Platinum is up 5, palladium up 10. You guys are great. Adam Montague reports we have 164 thumbs up. Maybe we'll get to 200 tonight. I think it's possible. Merry Christmas, Mortimer. That's right. And happy Thanksgiving for those of you who are American. Thanksgiving is coming soon. And I think Thanksgiving in Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, JM Unleashed, but it is on a different day of the year than what it is for the United States of America. Isn't it on October 1st? Is that right? Is that the Canadian Thanksgiving? Chief is here. Made some coffee just for the live. Thank you, Chief. I slurp in your honor. Mm-hmm. All right, very good. B. Taylor is with us tonight. Good to see B. Taylor. And good to see SEC Smith Coin Company, too, as well. Good year for metals indeed, R. Dillon. That's exactly right. It has been a very nice year for metals. Yes, indeed. I prefer the pepper contracts, B. Taylor. I mean, there's more flavor. There's a little bit more spice in the pepper contracts than the paper ones, right? Big Test Unit with 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Boom, Shalaka. Thank you, Big Test Unit. All right, a lot of people getting those. If you just got one of those and you've seen the 2 videos that I posted today, if you look at yesterday, I posted one just for you, channel members, all channel members. Yes, indeed. Thank you, B. Taylor. You're awesome. Thank you, brother. All right, so look at that. Gold up 30 cents, silver up 3 cents, platinum up 5, palladium up 10. We started out in the negative for gold and silver. Silver traded down 10 cents earlier in the night. Now it's barely hanging on now. Barely hanging on. And gold is barely hanging on too. Will it go back into the negative? We shall see. It'll be a very interesting night. Stay tuned with me. We'll see what happens. I'm sure you're at the edge of your seat. But if you are, sit back a little bit. Relax, and then tense up really quickly. Let's go to Marcus Aurelius says here, one of the better emperors of the Roman Empire. Silver will go over $100 an ounce when the elites buy it. Bitcoin is going crazy because the elites adopted it. As long as the elites remain on the sidelines, Silver's price will never go to the moon. Yep, I think there is some truth to that. Yes, indeed. Very true. Yes, thank you again, Big Test Union. Good to see you. All right. And good to see Medio Man. Welcome, Medio Man. So good to see you. By the way, Medio Man is one of the few who shares something in common with me with a gold coin that he just bought. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's see here. So is Canada, I must have missed it from JM Unleashed. Is October 1 Thanksgiving Day? Okay, Thanksgiving in Canada is always celebrated on the second Monday of October. Okay, thank you. Second Monday of October. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Now we got that news. Very good. Nan Double X is here. Good to see you. All right. James O'Neill Brown. What is Bitcoin actually? Gold seems more worthwhile. Well, Bitcoin is a digital. It's a cryptocurrency, and the crypto means that it is very hard, tough to hack because of the protections of it within the blockchain, which is peer-to-peer. It's a peer-to-peer network currency that works from computer to computer to be able to transfer it, trade it, and store it, and which means it can also be stored on hardware wallets and or from within the an exchange somewhere. Yes, indeed. All right. I did not see the Cowboy game. I also missed the Indians game. I can't wait for the Cowboys to play the Indians. But we'll never see that again because now they're called the Commanders. No, I didn't see the Cowboys. I'm not really a big football guy. I mean, I know what happens in a football game. I know they score touchdowns. There's something called a safety. And they also say hut hut in those things from what I understand. But they don't do that much anymore. I don't know. Do they say hut hut in football anymore? I'm not sure. Anyways, all right. Silver Sleuth says, is Bitcoin a true commodity? Not in my opinion. No, it is not a commodity at all. Carl Menger, Principles of Economics, money that ceases to have industrial purposes loses its ability to serve as money. Yeah, but although I tell you, for the longest time, well, silver was made into many different objects, even way back when. So yeah, you're right. There is some utility for industrial purposes. Industry is what has created Bitcoin, energy, and the like. But yes, indeed. All right, very good. Spend all that money for ones and zeros. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people, it is something. It's like it is. It's crazy. But all right, I tell hut hut every night. There you go. But yeah, that's the thing. It's not tangible. Bitcoin is not tangible. All right. Very good. And Southside Frankie, I totally agree, Sal. You have to be prepared to lose everything you put in with crypto. Sounds reckless. The government's job is to provide services and not speculate with your taxes. Bitcoin tanked in the pandemic. Gold keeps going up and protects the state. Yeah, and there was a brief amount of time when gold went down too in the pandemic, but not as much. It is a more stable store of value. It has a lot longer history. But anyways, very good. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Maikara says here, selling a real asset proven over the years buying a speculative asset like Bitcoin is a crime. Yeah, well, if they legislate it, if they codify it into law, it will no longer be a crime. That's the fear here. But yes, indeed, that is the fear. All right, well, let's see here, folks. Have we got 200 thumbs up yet? Curious to see. As we now peruse our way through to the next comment. Here we've got this from CT. Yeah, gold is going lower. I will buy some more. I will buy more. Yes, I will too. This is the people's gold, so we have the right of what is decided on the issue. I tell you what, that's true, and I'd like to say you're right on that. But if they voted into law, then that means through there are representatives who do that. I think the thing is we need to contact the representatives and speak out against this, so they don't do it because they can codify it. Hope they don't, but anyways, very good. Good to see Multi-Gun Man. Good to see you. We have 180 thumbs up, getting closer. I heard a rumor about that, B-Dubs. I don't know that that's actually true. I didn't see any news on it. I think she's going to be gone once January 20 comes, but I don't think she's resigned right now immediately. But she obviously will have to go when the new administration is sworn in. Amateur Stacker is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Kurt Nor says here, I have ugly 10-ounce bars. So nice, so clunky. I love ugly 10-ounce. So nice, so clunky. Yes, indeed. There you go. I hear you. All right. I just put mine in. And thank you, John Bannon. I assume you're talking about a thumbs up. Thank you. And Richard Metcalf on this video from this morning about Bitcoin. Fairly controversial video. It's a horrible idea, says Richard Metcalf. I have gold that survived the last big EMP this country experienced in the 1800s. Would crypto survive a large EMP? Would computers survive one? That's only one of the many reasons to keep the gold right where it is. If it is, yeah. And the thing is, you know, we've never really experienced a regional EMP. We don't know how long something like that would, how far wide, expansive that would be. But we just don't know. And obviously, if that happens, if we do get an EMP, we got bigger problems on our hands than just losing our Bitcoin, which is why it's a good idea to have some gold and silver too. By the way, there's a lot of people that stack gold and silver that also have Bitcoin. You know, that's prime. That's fine. Well, I think what Richard was saying, Chief, was that there was a Carillion event that happened in 1858. It was in 1858, and the electricity at the time was through the telegraph system. We had telegraph wires, and that caused those to go down for a while. All right. Let's see here. Yes, Steve LaPointe. The Biden administration needs a teleprompter. Well, so do I, Steve LaPointe. These live broadcasts I have carefully scripted out through artificial intelligence and a staff of about 7 that script every single thing I say, including the responses to your comments. In fact, I use artificial intelligence to predict that you were actually going to ask about that, the teleprompter. I was going to actually take that out of the script, but they said, no, keep that in there. More than likely, somebody's going to ask that question. I know I'm kidding, teasing you. Cybercurrent Twitcher, have you heard what's happening here? 1.5 million people have signed a government petition calling for an election. They hate what our new PM is doing. I heard little bits and pieces about it. I've heard that his approval rating has absolutely tanked, and I hope it happens, because I've heard really bad. I mean, they want to literally suppress free speech there in the United Kingdom, and I'm glad the people are rising up. That is something. Wow. 1.5 million people have signed a government petition. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Very good. I use artificial intelligence for emotional connections. There you go, exactly. This is AI. I took the night off. That's right. I took the night off. The paradox of tolerance is intolerance. That's right, exactly. I'm intolerant to tolerance. I will not tolerate anybody being tolerant on this broadcast. I want everybody to be close-minded and be hardened to any other points of view. I will not tolerate anybody who is tolerant in this broadcast tonight. Good to see Lessa. Welcome, Pistol Pete. John Knox is with us, and John Knox signed that petition too earlier today. He's part of that 1.5 million. Yonko Kush is here from Australia. All right, welcome from the future. Woven Chaos is here. Oh no, that's the United Kingdom. I'm sorry, that's not the Australian flag. Yonko Cash from the Kush from the United Kingdom. Woven Chaos from the United Kingdom. I'm sorry, guys. I should recognize that flag, the Union Jack. Although the Union Jack, I think, is also in the Australian flag, if I'm not mistaken. The cat is always right because he said he's right, and he can prove it because he said so. He's always right. Case closed. That's exactly right. The Razamanazza is here. And let's see here. Let's look at what the metals complex is doing right now. So far, everything is staying in the green tonight. It is up. Gold up $1.40, $2,718.30. Silver also up slightly. up 3 cents at $31.43. Platinum up 5, palladium up 11. All right, very good. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. All right. Very, very good. Nice diversity here. That's right. Everybody's got a little different profile picture on their emoticon. All right. Good stuff here. All right, very good. So there's where those lay there. Let's get over here to see exactly what this is about. Amy White, poor Sal, having to take viewers' free silver. Life is tough. Oh my goodness gracious. Life is tough. And Pistol Pete says, if they want a larger Bitcoin reserve, sell treasury notes to pay for them, not gold. Yes, indeed. All right. I have to see how they would do that. Although, I don't know. I don't think that, honestly, that we should. I think what they ought to do is sell off, NPR and PBS. Split the difference. Use half the proceeds to go towards Bitcoin. If they're going to do it. I really don't even think we should acquire any Bitcoin. Really. I have no problem if they want to do that. Don't raise our taxes or use our resources, but if they're going to do it, that would be the way to do it. Split the difference, give us a tax cut, and go for it. There, sorry. Objective Sovereignty says here. Let's get over here. Says this. I suppose there's a small chance that the whole exercise is to expose a lack of gold in the reserves and force an investigation into why and who is responsible. Yeah, that is quite a possibility. It could be just a trick to get them to audit the reserves, but the thing is the president can order that like that. Doesn't need anybody to do that. He can investigate it himself because the Treasury Department is under the executive branch, so he could just order that audit right away. You don't need this legislation to do that. Camilla Duru says here, USA hasn't any gold left to sell anyway. Rubbish talking, liars, politics. Well, we don't know that for sure. I understand people's skepticism about it. It needs to be, but I still tend to believe that it is there, but I can understand why people would question it. But anyways, all right. Let's do one more, then we'll check the markets again here. We have got this from Mark Gamberg, 8362. Says this would destroy the Fed dollar and make Bitcoin the de facto new currency. Well, I don't know about that. Thus replacing a fiat with another fiat, selectively defrauding on all the debts and promises to the people while playing dumb, but they won't get away with it. It's a ham-fisted obvious even to the normies, and it will destroy them in the process. Well, if we have 5% of all the Bitcoin out there, and we backed our currency with Bitcoin, that would be an interesting thing. I think in a sense that could essentially be married into and be a part of a central bank digital currency. Sort of a Trojan horse to one, by the way, using the Bitcoin ledger. That's a little scary to think about, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. Let's get to the markets, see what the markets are doing now. As we refresh, gold up $1.90. Silver up a nickel now, up 0.14% to $31.45. Platinum is up 5, palladium up 11. So the markets are in slight positive territory tonight. Super chats, Bellows Forge, we get enough, and Salivate buys MSNBC. That's right, exactly. Maybe I'll buy MSNBC and outbid Elon Musk on it. That would be pretty cool. All right. Okay, let's get back over here, see what people are saying. Adris Don with some party favors on this. Pushing and pulling. Thank you for watching this video. The emoticons help. Every little comment, thumbs up helps. Appreciate that very much. Let's see here. Ominous Rooster says here, let me get over to this. He says, if U.S. doesn't take a position in crypto, we will be left behind in respect to other countries. Bitcoin is backed by U.S. cash and faith, pretty much like fiat dollars. No one vote for that. All right, thank you for that. Yeah, and it's. I I don't know. I would love to know what the percentage of people that own Bitcoin in which countries. I mean, if the most of the people in the U.S. we already have, and my guess is probably the largest nation that holds it in terms of per capita per people in private hands are Americans, is my guess. But anyways, all right, that's what I'm thinking. All right, let's see here. 207 thumbs up. Very cool. Thank you, Paul Tissue. We reached our first goal tonight. What should our next goal be for thumbs up? I'll let you guys decide. Let me know what you think the next goal for thumbs up should be, and let's see if we can get there. I'm going to pick the lowest number for the next goal for thumbs up. All right, let's see here. We got Michael Clear Gray, or Michael Earl Gray. I'm sorry, Michael Earl Gray says this here. I still have some hope for crypto, but this absolutely sounds like a cabal plan to saddle the U.S. with Wall Street's losses. Can you imagine owning an asset that the idiot evil U.S. government has a 5% stake in? I'm out. Yes, tell you, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm a little dubious about that too as well. Jay Munlee says here, United Arab Emirates, the UAE with the, hold on a second here, get my mouse back, has the highest crypto ownership percentage with 30.39% of its population involved in cryptocurrency. Wow. But that's interesting, you know. In some ways, that doesn't surprise me, James, at least. But that's based. But they have a very much smaller population than the United States. So on a per capita, that's right. Maybe the question is maybe the way to put it is which nation holds the largest amount of crypto in private hands? My guess is that was going to be the United States. You know what I mean? Not necessarily per capita, but just overall, because we have 350 million people here in the U.S. And my guess is probably when you take all those people, what percentage of Bitcoin do Americans own? Not the federal government, but Americans. All right. Yeah, 100. There you go, Red Crawler. We have 100,000 gold to match Bitcoin. There you go. So let's see. The goal for tonight is 212. Dennis Niemeyer lowballed it. So that's the next goal. Can we get to 212? And then we get to 212. Then we'll get to 250 from Ptolemy Gabinius. All right. And new goal, 1 million thumbs up from Dr. Evil. That's right, exactly. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, strange things here. Let's see here. What do we have happening here? Okay. We've got Bob's 5596 chimes in on this video from this morning about Bitcoin and the U.S. government. Smart Senator, Bitcoin would be $1 million and gold would be $3,000. Well, I tell you, one thing's for sure, Bob. Before the legislation gets passed, it will be much higher than $100,000 for sure. And because the government is getting in on it, it's going to certainly climb, at least at the beginning. But how long will that last? I don't know. That's the thing that scares me. And that's the thing that scares me. Let's see here. Let's get back over here. We've got Ryan Cole. Ryan Cole chiming in on this video here. And we'll check the markets again. He says it would have made more sense some years ago to then use the exponential return to buy even more gold, but the Bitcoin to gold ratio appears to be topping now, so even the best case scenario is no real gain in purchasing power. Yeah, it's tough to calculate, and that's a different level of speculation too, by the way. I don't know, but anyways, we'll see. Okay, very good. Let's see what we've got here with the markets. Okay, we can see that the silver's trying to climb back up a bit. It is now up a nickel, $31.46. Gold is up $2.80, $2,719.70. Platinum up $5, palladium up $8 now. So everything still is in the green and holding on to some of the gains. They were barely hanging on not that long ago, but now they're a bit more. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? Very good. We've got Susanna Rasky says here, this video about Bitcoin. We get over here to this. These things kind of been posting out of order here. It says, wasn't it the reason that Bitcoin was decentralized which drove many to buy it? Now the government wants to be the largest holder. If you are paying attention, it's time to sell Bitcoin and buy gold in the dip. If the government wanted to get into Bitcoin, they should have been smart enough to get in early instead of buying at the top. The country with the most Bitcoin will be the first to collapse. I'll tell you what, you make a good point, because essentially it is put it under government control to a large extent. I think it's just a horrible idea on a moral sense too. We should not be in the business of speculation. We should not be in the business of speculation. Mojave Gold says here, to keep the silver clean and untarnished, you might want to swap out that plastic for vapor barrier Mylar bags. Yes, probably should. You're right. All right. Bedtime. All right. Have a good night, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Appreciate you, brother, for popping in tonight. You are the man. CCT. Appreciate you. Unknown One. Doge. Yes, indeed. And good to see Who's Your Daddy? Who? Good to see you. Who's Your Daddy? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. He is here. The one and the only. Oh, yeah. Michael Porter is chilling by the fire. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's move our way. Okay. We've got this here. This video did not do very well either. But let's see. Okay, but before we read that comment, Tony Erickson says, I would like to say thank you to Sally, who has the most awesome platform in PMs, and I'm thankful for all the people I've met through this platform. I'm blessed. Have a great Turkey Day. Thank you, Tony Erickson. We're honored and humbled to have you here. I'm forever indebted for you and for Dean for bringing you here. Thank you so much. You are the man. I'm praying for you, thinking about you a lot. Hope you'll be able to get your surgery soon and that you feel better. And thank you so much, my friend. Very kind words. I'm honored by your kindness. Really appreciate you. All right, let's see here. B. Taylor, what countries can the U.S. team up with in respect to tariffs? I don't know. I guess it just depends on. It's probably going to be Great Britain, maybe Canada, but I think there's some differences there too, and I don't know. I really don't know that we really need to team up with them. But keep in mind, tariffs essentially, I think, are a negotiating tactic. I think it's going to vary how they're going to be implemented. Let's just put it to you this way. Trump is not afraid to use them, and he has used them with China, which, by the way, many of those tariffs are still intact with China. And the whole goal is to try to get manufacturing back here in the United States. And so there's going to be some push and pull there with regards to that. But remember, there was a point in this country when we funded the entire federal government with tariffs. That was all the money, but the government was a lot smaller then. And with Doge, we might get to that point in time at some point in time. Although I will say, I think they're going to have a tougher time with it than they think. But we'll see here. But yeah, that's a good question. I really just don't know how that would work. Kind of each country is kind of in their own, because think about it. If we team up with the United Kingdom on that, because it had to be a country that we're not trading with directly, probably as much. And I don't know, and I don't know how much trading we're really doing with the United Kingdom. I'm sure there's some, but yeah, let's see here. Let's see here. Susie Greenfielder says, given what will happen with the market soon, I plan to put half my profits into altcoins and the other half into e-lizards. Okay, all right. There you go. You really have no idea what Bitcoin is. Well, actually, I do. I do have an idea what Bitcoin is, and maybe you don't know what it is, because if you say that I don't know what it is, and you're not providing an explanation for what it is and correcting me, You're just making a gratuitous assertion, which can just as equally and be denied. And I can throw it right back at you. All right, have a good night. Thank you, Rocky Superstar. Check out Rocky Superstar's channel. He's going to be live streaming later tonight here, too. And Jam Unleashed, if Pierre Poilievre gets voted in here in Canada, there will be some amazing collaborations between U.S. and Canada, in my opinion. Extended period of prosperity for both. He is brilliant. That guy is awesome. I hope he gets in. When is the election, by the way, for that? JM Unleashed. Love to know. Star Stacker is here. Yes, indeed. Well, and one species, there's still a lot I need to learn about Bitcoin. There's a lot I don't know too, but I have the general idea. I have a general knowledge of what it is. But there's a lot I don't understand about it. I admit that. But this young neighborhood says you really have no idea what a Bitcoin is. When in reality, I think it's just trolling. But anyways, very good. Okay, let's see here. Take a slurp of some coffee. We're going to take a look at the markets next. October 2025. Wow, that's a long time. I hope he gets in there. Oh, that would be nice. That guy is absolutely brilliant. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. All right, look at this. Stabilized. The markets are now. Gold up $1.20, $2,718.10. Silver up barely. Up 3 cents to $31.44. Platinum is up 5. Palladium has pulled back some of its gains. It is now up 4. Yes, indeed, for sure is. Good to see Shane Cumming is here. Or Shane Corning. Is it Shane Corning? Good to see you. Let's see here. Well, thank you, One Species. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. And let's see here. We've also got the gold to silver ratio still very high, 86.71. 86.71. Very good. There we go. We need 18 more likes to get to 250. That's our next goal. Thank you, Steve Lapointe. Appreciate it. There's where the markets are. We're going to keep an eye on these tonight as we go through some more comments. David Cash says here, just try to make a solar panel out of a silver ETF. That's right. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for sure. And Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, the one and the only, he says, not to say this would actually happen, but for us precious metals gold holders, we have to be careful. There might be an executive order like Roosevelt did back in 1933 to confiscate your gold. It could happen again to confiscate your gold for Bitcoin. Yeah, I tell you what, that would be pretty scary if something like that happens, for sure. If they get in a world of hurt and they do something like that, I don't know. It's crazy. But thank you, Silver Honda. And the White Mamba. That's a pretty cool name for a YouTube account here. Says this. This may be a good chance to audit our gold reserves. Who knows how much gold there is in comparison to the value of gold on paper. Well, I tell you what, like I said earlier, it may be a good chance to audit them, but they really don't need a chance or reason to do it. The president could order that at any time if he so desired. And really, they should do that anyway, honestly. All right, let's see here. Silver Heist. We love Silver Heist. Check out his newest video on Silver Eagles and the Silver Eagle market. He says this: the U.S. shouldn't sell gold for Bitcoin. If the U.S. wants to keep some Bitcoin in reserve from some seized Bitcoin from a Bitcoin scam such as Sam Brinkman's fried FTX, then that would be okay. That's exactly right. And they have done that. And we have a fair amount of it already. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's see. So let's see. Looking at the markets again. Okay. They're barely holding on to some gains tonight, folks. Silver's now up only 2 cents, 0.05%. $31.42 for silver tonight. Gold is up $1.10. $2,718 for gold tonight. Platinum up 5. Palladium up 6. So they're just kind of barely squeaking by tonight. Likely there's not a whole lot of volume here. No really real reason to check it, but it's just that's kind of what's usually what happens. It kind of hangs around, it settles, but at the very beginning of the night, it kind of was erratic for a little bit, but then it leveled out. That's usually typically what happens in these markets when they open up in Asia. The original shock of opening, like they kind of like an alarm goes off, and you think for a moment you're late, so you snap up out of bed. It's like, what the heck happened? Then you kind of sustain, you kind of sustain. You get back down to normalcy. Corning, yes, thank you, Corning. Yeah, it looks like coming on there because the R is close to the M, so or close to the N, so I think coming, but it's Corning. Thank you. All right, D Bird, why would anyone sell something that's real, a gold for something that's not real, Bitcoin? Hope that's not the case. In my opinion, it's digital currency can be manipulated by the powers that be. I hope the people who push sound money like gold and silver will at least be heard at the top. My opinion, that's the only way to cut into inflation. Well, and the thing is, as quantum computing, that can be, if anything digital could, in theory, be hacked. I don't care if it's peer-to-peer, how far it goes out. There is that possibility. It may be slim, but nothing is foolproof. And even if there's a hint that it could be, given quantum computing and things that could be written to be able to sabotage it, that will kill the price. It will get crushed if people don't have the confidence and that it can't be held, or that it could, like some virus could go out from a quantum computer and randomly take people's keys and what have you. That's what I fear that could happen down the pike. And I know that that's something that could likely be chased, and there may be, in the technology around all this stuff like that can be improved to be able to guard against that. But still, that game of cat and mouse will likely only exacerbate and get worse. And that could really, really hurt Bitcoin's price and threaten all cryptocurrencies down the road. We'll see here. All right. Well, Anna Johnson, the reason why the United States is not going to sell their gold to pay off some of its debt, because the market price of gold is not, and compared to the amount we have, would be a drop in the bucket of how much we owe. There just is we've overspent what we have in gold reserves. It would be barely noticeable, and besides, gold is a savings of last resort, not first resort. Yeah, that's why they don't do that. Super E-Rock here chimes in on this video that I did this afternoon, which not a lot of people saw, but if you get a chance to check it out, I hope you will. Super E-Rock, now is the time to constitutional silver stack. Gold is a little too high for most people, and even people who can't afford it should question if they would be buying it, but silver is the best price you can find, and also platinum, even though speculative, is a great stack right now. Yep, I've always been a big fan of platinum. It is more speculative, but I like having it as a diversification portfolio within the precious metal space, for sure. Yes, indeed. Red Crawler says, Elon Musk said a line of code can be manipulated. Even our elections need to be paper ballots and no machines. Exactly right. True that. True that. All right. Let's get over here. Good comment there, Super E-Rock. Appreciate that. That's why gold-backed currency is impossible. Well, and I would say that probably there's always going to be some level of questioning anything, because anytime you back something else with something else, is it really at a 1-to-1 ratio? No one really knows. And even if you use some sort of blockchain or digital ledger, how much faith can you have in that? And that can be essentially hacked and what have you. But it's not that it's not impossible. I think if it can still be done, we would just have to be up on it, and we would need to make sure. I think the biggest thing about it is, even if it's not a perfect system, it provides some constraint to the Federal Reserve from just printing ad nauseum at will, because they're going to have to be constrained by at least some of the gold that's there, even if it's not exactly you know, on a 1-to-1 scale. And anything mankind gets involved with can and will be corrupted. Even a gold-backed currency can be corrupted. And right now, we're seeing some of that happen in Zimbabwe. The jury's still out as to whether or not that's going to be successful. The jury's still out on that. Danny Zudeldorf says, I'm pro crypto and a PM stacker, but I don't think selling gold reserves for Bitcoin is a good idea. What about hackers? They'll get in there, shut it all down just for gits and shiggles. So far, no hackers even come close to my gold eagles. Thank you, Sal, for the video. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly right. Could happen. And even though it's highly unlikely, never say never when it comes to anything with regards to computers and the like. Anything with technology, it's just a possibility. There's some risk, and there's an acceptable amount of risk when we take for doing that. I mean, look at the internet. We take for granted that we have a stable internet connection, most of us. It doesn't always happen, but things can go wrong and do go wrong, and a myriad of different things with technology. So some of it is worth the risk, but I digress. All right, Flint 857 had a little gold, broke even, I think, after the premium. Silver, though, had a ton of silver. It was up $7 on average, but the best offer I could find still put me at a $700 loss, even with some of the gains. And I hate to hear that for you because of the premium. So then after I sold, it dropped $4. I think I'll stick with my Bitcoin. It's up 4 times. It finally kicked in with me that the world ends. All the gold and silver is actually useless, equally useless. Well, if the world ends, what will your Bitcoin do? But what I needed right now is actual money. And by the way, Bitcoin isn't backed by nothing. It's backed by the energy and network services it provides. Well, I mentioned that in the video. I says, it's what's already been expended, for the energy. But that energy's already gone. And somebody else said it better, where that is the product, is the energy that has already been expended. Gold and silver are the product of the energy that has been expended. Provides gold was backed by the hard work to dig it up in the process of using energy. I've been a fan of this channel for ages. It has been fun, but it won't make money in the end. But not as long as premiums are around. Well, the thing is Flint 857. If you've been a fan of this channel for a long time, that statement you just said, you would have known not to make that statement, because I've never said that gold and silver are there to make you money. I've never once said that they're there to make you money in and of themselves. So I don't think you have been watching the channel that long, or maybe you have missed the multiple times that I've repeated myself about that. Gold and silver are not there to make you money in the end, or even in the short term. If you want to invest in them and try to make money on the trades, yeah, you could do that, but that's not what it's about. That's not what it is for sure. Not as long as premiums are around. If the premiums aren't around, we have many more problems to worry about. So I'm out, and my crypto investment has always recouped my losses. I expect I'll be back in the green by Christmas by a lot, not with Bitcoin, but with crypto in general. So that's my feelings, and I appreciate you sharing your feelings. But again, they're completely different things. In fact, so many people look at them as it's precious metals versus cryptocurrencies. It shouldn't be that. You can have both. You don't have to choose one or the other. And you can speculate with cryptocurrencies, fine. But doesn't mean you can't have some gold and silver. But anyways, they preserve your wealth. They don't create it. It is wealth in and of itself. Even with premiums. And by the way, find the lowest premium silver you can find. If you don't want to speculate with some of the silver products that are out there, but anyways. All right. Ominous Rooster. Current prices are great for stacking, even after remembering the prices was in the low $20 this year. That's right. They sure are. Very good point, Ominous Rooster. Let's take a look at the markets. It's been a little while since we've checked this. Not much movement at all. They really are stabilizing in the direction here. Gold is up $2.80, up 0.1%. Silver up a nickel right now. There it is. Silver up a nickel. Platinum up 5. Palladium up $6. So there they are, just kind of hanging out here tonight. So up a little bit in the Asian markets. You guys are great. I appreciate you being here. A lot of good folks here tonight. We have 247 likes, says Steve Lapointe. If we get 3 more, we get 250 likes. And that's right. That's right. If my math is correct, and if Steve's math is correct, that's right. Gold check, we need uranium and a refinery. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. All right, you guys are awesome. Let's see here. Let's peruse our way through here. Yes, that's right, Mark Razor. If you bought it $11, you have made money, even if adjusted for inflation. Probably likely. All right, ASLAGL says this on the Bitcoin video. Says this. Selling all your gold and silver now is like jumping off a good functioning airplane with no parachute and hoping you will survive. I wouldn't suggest it either, but I tell you what, you can always rebuy some of it again. But anyways, very good. Thank you. WTX is here. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You know, those thumbs up really do help engagement on the videos as well. And it's amazing because only about 10% of the people that watch the videos will thumb up the videos. So I appreciate you guys. We have 260 now. Thank you. Man, only 40 more. We'll get to 300. I appreciate it. The leader says, you have gold reserves? Finally, you'll get to see what's in Fort Knox. On top of that, it'll help push gold back down again so we can buy more for the long haul. Yes, that is true. If that were to occur, it would push the gold price down. All right. Very good. You guys are awesome. Glad you're here with us tonight as we press on forward. Buy the dips, says Dennis Niemeyer. There you go. Buy the dips. Exactly right. Let's see here. Let's do just one more, and then we'll take a look at our markets here. We got Losing Louie, who goes by Louie Silver these days. Great channel, great member of the community. Been here a long time. Post some really good videos. You should check out Losing Louie. Congrats on getting one. This is the flowing hair. I showed my flowing hair gold coin in this video. And another coin that nobody cares about. Congrats on getting one. Very hard to get coin. I'll be saving mine for the long-term appreciation. A modern numismatic reproduction, yes. But demand is high and big flippers were virtually locked out. Buyback prices rising at the dealers. I think we will see this coin again in the future. And many will say, wow, I could have done that for $36.40 when the auction of the privy happens and people will pay $20,000 for $250,000 for this coin. Prices will rise again for the non-privy and likely the silver too. It's just a winner and a sound money for all involved. How does the little guy participate in a rigged game? Hold on to your coin. All right. Well, I'm going to hold on to mine. You convinced me, Louis Silver. Wow. We'll see what happens with it. We shall see. All right. Who's your daddy? Thank you so much for $2. Chat, slurp this out in stereo. We're going to do that in stereo for Who's Your Daddy. I have, I think, just enough left to make that happen. Let's do it here in stereo. Here we go. Here we go. Stereo slurp. Thank you, Who's Your Daddy. Appreciate that, my friend. Oh, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. And let's take a look at the markets again. What are they doing now? Oh, man, look at this. Now silver's barely holding on tonight. Barely. It was a car song. All right. What was a car song? Here in my car, dun dun, bring in my home, dun dun, me hook on the cars. Oh wait, no, that's another guy with a song called Cars. Gold up $1.50 to $2,718.40. Silver's only up 1 shiny red cent. That's it. 1 cent, 31.41 for silver. Platinum is up 4. Palladium is up 8. Mark Razor, thank you. Been an honorary citizen for that long. Really cool for 17 months. Thank you. Surround sound. Yes, indeed. Moving in stereo. Okay, moving in stereo. That's right. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Directional microphone. Yeah, let's see here. James Smith has been a member for 37 months. Way to go. Gary Newman, that's right. I was thinking Gary Newman, that's right. Thank you, politician. I just couldn't get the name out of my head. And then it was also covered, that song was covered by Fear Factory, too. Fear Factory did a good version of that song. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I've not seen that movie yet. I've not seen that movie. Justin says locked is a number, 100,000 for your information. Okay, thank you. Also follow the Indian market is very important, more so than any other, in my opinion. They say that the Indian people hold their household more gold than the rest of the world combined, as they have gone through hyperinflation several times, and they see gold as money and silver. Silver is booming in India. James Anderson noted the industry will get its silver from investment community, and the price will have to be a lot higher to get us to sell. The price they indicated over the next 5 years was $117 an ounce. Wow, can you imagine? We shall see. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that, my friend. All right, let's see here. All right. Yep, don't forget to stack food. Always good to be prepared in a number of different ways. For sure, you're exactly right. Master Blaster of the high premiums and the long wait time makes me shy away. I'd rather have the maple leaf. All right, there you go. Different views on that. Thank you so much, Master Blaster. And Yankee Stacking. Yankee. Thank you, brother. He says they'd have to audit the gold we have. Yeah, that ain't happening. That's right. They don't want to draw attention to gold. That's for sure. So they won't do it. All right, let's see here. Very, very good. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. What we have in here? There's usually, yep, stacking your preparedness. I was getting ready to say that. Wondering if Hooser Daddy was still here. You got to stack your preparedness. Be prepared indeed. Beautiful Goddess. Praise God and thank you, Unknown One. Saw that piece in there from the Germanium Mint, the last in the series for sure. And we've got Skip Down the Road. Skip down the road on this. We'll take this comment, then we'll check the markets again. Let's see here what we have going on here. Let me get over here to make this thing as efficient as possible. We got to do it. You said gold has value in and of itself, aka intrinsic value. The truth is that nothing has intrinsic or objective value. Gold has intrinsic properties, but not intrinsic value. All value is objective. We humans subjectively value gold because it has properties we desire as money and as a store of value. Neither gold nor Bitcoin need backing because they both already have the properties that we desire: scarcity, divisibility, fungibility, durability, portability. Well, intrinsic value is in value in and of itself is proven by history. Skip down the road. That's intrinsic. As long as civilization has been in existence, gold has had value, and silver too. They have intrinsic value because of history. Historic value equals intrinsic value. And what is intrinsic properties? What are intrinsic properties? How do you denote that from intrinsic value? All value is subjective, but the thing is that value measured over a long enough period of time makes it wholly and completely ingrained. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Thank you. Jamon Lease has posted a link to Stacking Your Preparedness. That's right. He's got a channel for that. Check him out. Zardal says here, this channel will hit 100,000 subs in the year 2036. Well, at the rate it's going, that's probably about right. It's a very slow growing channel. I'm just kidding. Long time before that. I hope you're right. I hope it will be a long time before. I'm trying my absolute hardest to grow this channel. I really don't know what else I can do other than completely just change everything and do it at a risk. I'm working very hard, trying my best. And so if you know anybody that would be interested in Precious Metals channel and find a way to share the videos, get people to subscribe, let me know. I'm almost get to the point now where I'm going to try to maybe advertise somehow, some way, spend money to do it. But we'll see. Try my best, but thank you, Zardos. I'm going to put out a pretty bold goal, next year, but we'll see here. All right, Joe Stack. Says, my initial thoughts are to revalue gold to 10,000 or 50,000 or have crypto backed by gold. If they dump gold overseas, it would reduce the amount of physical in America. Premiums would skyrocket. The U.S. Mint would reduce mintage numbers and begin hoarding. When crypto sell-off begins, everyone will run to gold, which will be limited supply and held by very tight hands. Yeah, I don't know that necessarily all that would happen. You'd have to have a lot of people organized to make that happen at the same time. I don't think there's enough for it, but we'll see here. Red Crawler. Yeah, there's two people that actually share my videos on X, and my X account is very small, and I've posted some stuff there, and it really hasn't helped a whole lot for me to do it. What I really need is a bigger content creator that's over there to do it, or some other platform. But if a video does, I may try to post my latest video on that and see what happens. But yeah, I just don't want to keep posting just links to videos on my X account too. You know what I mean? But I might do some of them there. But anyways. Pistol Pete would recommend limiting the push-up thing. Yeah, well, the thing... Oh, thank you, Jay Malace. Yeah, the thing about the push-ups, that's kind of a fun thing for people who super chat. I don't do it on Sunday nights. And I really don't lose a whole lot of viewers when I do those unless it's a whole heck of a lot. What I lose viewers on is when I pull the guitar out. People just split when I pull the guitar out. I know I'm not a very good guitar player, so that might be one of the reasons. I don't know. But anyways, let's see here. All right, let's see. What do we have going on here? We've got Chris. Chris in SoCal says here the following. Buying something that is highly volatile at all-time highs and randomly saying you will hold it for 20 years as an idea isn't a plan. Even if the 20-year hold is a ruse and the plan is to buy it, pump it, and dump it, that seems shady too. Also, do we want other countries dumping their U.S. dollars to join the party? We've heard Trump say that the U.S. dollar is too strong. Dumping the dollar would make the price of gold that you sold increase. The more I think about it, the more questions I have. Do we know how many bitcoins China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, whomever have? Yeah, I don't know. Not as much as I don't know how many nations are holding it. Maybe probably none of them. It's already too long, but there are 50 more questions I could ask at the top of my head. Not even a rookie economist. Yeah, no, I have questions too about it for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Doge, the coin. No, not the coin. It stands for Department of Government Efficiency. Let's look at the markets. Oh, now they are down again tonight. They are down now tonight, folks. Gold down a dime, $2,716.80. Silver's down 1 shiny red cent to $31.39. They couldn't hold on to the gains so far, and they are down. Yes, indeed, they are down a little bit tonight. Yes, indeed. Platinum and palladium, though, are holding on. Platinum up $5, palladium up $4. Yes, indeed. The snowflakes disappear when speaking Trump administration. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. And thank you, SEC Smith Coin. Appreciate it very, very much. And let's see here. Sleaze Zied says here on this, wouldn't it be good if more gold was sold to the public? Wouldn't that be like a reversal of FDR exchange confiscation? What backs gold? Well, they already are doing that. As Lead says, the United States Mint produces a lot of gold coins in various different sizes that are sold to the public, not directly from the mint, but through authorized purchasers. All right, yes, indeed. Very good. Oh, we have 275 thumbs up now. Very, very good. Trying to get to 300 tonight. We need 25 more. Can we make it happen? Oh, let's hope so. I'm cautiously optimistic we might get 300 thumbs up tonight. We shall see as we march on through this broadcast tonight with more comments and more looking at what the markets are doing in Asia. Presumably Hong Kong. Tomoko's Enterprise. I don't like Bitcoin when it came to be, and I like it even less now. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Great to hear you, Sal. What is this world coming to? Yeah, it's a little bit of a crazy idea coming out for this, but we'll see here. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gold Chick. It's an oxymoron supreme, but when they engage and finish their work on July 2026, it will no longer be an oxymoron. At least we hope. That's right. Thank you, Tomoko's Enterprise. Appreciate you, brother. A lot of good folks here. Says White Wilbur says here, maybe this treasury has no gold. That way they can say we didn't sell all the gold long ago. We put it all in Bitcoin. Imaginary holdings for imaginary holdings. Yeah, could be. I don't know. We'll see. See how they be able to maneuver that for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We're almost done with the coffee. All right. We have 285 thumbs up now. We need 15 more. We need 15 more thumbs up to get to our goal tonight of 300. Wasilla Stacker says here, I hit the like and apparently I'm number 0. All right, wow. Well, thank you, sir, for doing that. I appreciate it. Watching that video and being the first like here. Coin Crew is here. Good to see Coin Crew. He's just a guy, but he's got a coin shop. A great guy. You guys definitely should check out Coin Crew's channel. And he's got his own coin shop and does videos. So check out Coin Crew and his lovely wife, Mrs. Coin Crew's channel as well. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Very good. Bellows Forge. I don't do giveaways on this channel for a myriad of different reasons. First one being is I don't want it to make it feel like I'm just buying subscriptions and buying views. I don't want that perception. And I don't have nothing against other people that do it. I don't want to impugn any motives on them. But that's just not the style of the channel. But there's other reasons too, largely around security, why I don't do that as well too. And there's other legal issues that are revolved around too that actually YouTube cracked down on a while ago that kind of scared me away. But yeah, that's why we don't do that. And the thing is if you do that, people are going to come just for the giveaway and then they're going to split, you know what I mean? And it's really difficult to really verify if somebody is a subscriber or not. Some of them have it hidden as private, and then you say, well, make your subscriptions public. You know, it's just a whole big thing. There's a lot of different things about it. But anyways, yeah, so that's why I don't do that and won't do that to get more subscribers. I just got to try to do better to grow the channel. I don't know what I can do unless I really start professionally editing my videos and adding all these charts, graphs, sound effects, and writing scripts, and that's just not my style. You'll be able to tell that I'm faking it when I do that, and I can't do that. You know what I mean? All right, Jack's Hack says, if that happens, I'll gladly join the sale. All right, there you go. All right, let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. Very good. Thank you, Jack's Hacks. All right, very good. Thank you. A lot of responses to Mojave Gold's comment here. Let's see what he's got to say. Let me get this thing over here. It says this, if the senators think this is a good idea, they should sell their own personal gold and buy Bitcoin. There you go. Or why not invest in tulip bulbs from the Dutch did in the 1600s, or take it to Vegas and put it all down on red. Hang on to the gold for dear life. That's right. Gold is proven. And even though Bitcoin, honestly, I don't think we could compare it to the tulip bulb mania. But it's still very, very young. It needs to mature more. But anyway, it's very good. All right. 291. Thank you, Steve LaPointe. We're almost at 300. 9 more to get there. Who's your daddy? Fake this. Thank you, brother. $2. Fake this. We don't want to fake that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. Who's your daddy? Appreciate that so much. All right. Very good. Let's see here. You guys are awesome. Very kind. Thank you again, brother, for that. And JT Coin Rings is here. Here's another very talented guy. You guys should check out JT Coin Rings. He is awesome. Really cool what he does. An artiste. Yes, indeed. With a coin rings, all different kinds of styles. To check him out. Yes, indeed. Yep, B. Taylor says no scripts. He does not like the scripts. Thank you. That's right. I mean, there's a lot already that goes into making a video. And I have actually, there are some videos I've made earlier on that took a lot of work. And some of my worst performing videos ever. All right, let's see here. Very good. And Patricia Rain says, hey, Sal, I actually prefer the 5/9 maple leaf in this case. All right, there you go. All right. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Silver Honda. What's keeping Uncle Sal from making whoopee to Mrs. Silver Honda while I watch? Oh, my goodness gracious. Probably the distance away. It's a long trek down there, but hey. Oh, man. Very kind. It's a running joke with Silver Honda and I. He's got a lovely, lovely bride there. Yes, indeed. Sergeant Major, United States Marine Corps, says, beautiful Sal, but I prefer silver. I'm a silver stacker. I love gold, but that's not my first choice. No worries. The thing about silver, it is the most reflective metal on the periodic table. And there's something about it that it is quite intriguing for sure. Yes, indeed. Love it. The physical properties. Hello, good to see. Lessa Anderson is here, and Coins A to Z is here. Happy Sunday to you. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And thank you to JM Unleashed for posting a link to JT Coin Rings channel. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. That's right, Maria. Gold is God's money, so hold on to that what you got. And by the way, JT Coin Rings. Have you ever done a gold coin ring? Ooh, that's the question. I don't know if he's ever done that. I've been curious to know. Boy, that would be quite a video to watch, him making a gold. That would make me nervous for sure, making one of those. Coin Crew is Sunday Fun Day at 11:45 a.m. every Sunday till about 5 p.m. Wow, that's a long broadcast. Sunday Fun Day for Steve LaPointe. Check him out. Wow. Osmium changed that. What did Osmium change? That's right. Very good. Can you imagine making an osmium coin ring? Actually, there's no such thing as osmium coins. We are too shy away from 300 thumbs up tonight. Wow. Molybdenum, says George Hewitt. Yes, indeed. I just finished the coffee. Now it's time for the chaser. You probably heard that. All right. Lessa has been here for a while. Sorry I missed you earlier. All right, very good. That's right. And keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. That's what we're doing. We're going to do it. That's right. Very true. Reflective over silver. I don't know that that's the case. I've not heard that osmium is, I know the piece I've got's not very reflective. And it's a shimmery shine, too, on it. I mean, it's pretty reflective, but I don't think it's quite as reflective as silver. All right, very good. Let's see here. Christina Napolitano, I got mine yesterday. Congratulations on getting yours. That's great. That's great. Old box of proof sets. 50 1962 proof sets. Wow, that's cool, man. That's a lot of proof sets. That's amazing. That is cool. 301 thumbs up. We've reached it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that so much. JT Coin Rings says, yes, I'm looking forward to making another gold ring. Okay, so that means he's made one before and will make another one again. All right. J. Monlease, crystallized osmium is extremely reflective, amazing bling. Yes, it is. It's very reflective, but I still don't think it's as reflective as silver. And and in that process where they do that, it's refracting of light from multiple different surfaces in such a way where it glistens in a unique way, no question about that. But I still don't think that if you were to make those one single sheet of flat osmium, I don't think it'll be as reflective as silver. All right, let's see here. But let's see here. Very good. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah. Let's see. 3 thumbs up. 400 likes. I don't think we're going to get 400 tonight. It would be nice, but we're But anyways, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Bryant Vincent is here with some scripture, which is fine. Although I will say, Bryant, that's fine to quote some scripture, but I think Brian is trying to make us feel guilty for owning gold and silver, and we know that God owns everything, and that's fine. Okay, we got your point, but I also think that just copying and pasting scriptures inside of a chat to try to make people feel guilty for owning gold and silver is not a good way to evangelize. It's called lazy evangelism. See that? It's one of my biggest pet peeves, by the way. So, and you're not going to convince anybody by trying to make them feel guilty for owning gold and silver, which we know God owns it all for sure, and God owns the computer that you use to make your little post there too, and the website where you got the scriptures. But anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. Jacqueline Oliveira says this here. Thank you so much for this amazing video. Could you help me with something unrelated? I have a SafePal wallet with USDT, and I have the seed phrase, Adam Finchburn exercise, blah, blah, blah. How can I transfer that to Binance? I have no clue. You're asking the wrong person. Wrong person about that. No idea how to do that. Wasn't that like some scam or something like that? I'm not sure. Very good. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Matthew Crustlife was first on this video. Thank you, Matthew. Let's take a look at the markets again. What's going on with the markets here? All right, down a little bit. In fact, silver was down 6 cents earlier. Now it's down 3 cents at $31.37. And gold is down $2.30 right now. So they went from down about a dime for silver, then up 12 cents, now back down to 3 cents. Yes, indeed. A lot's down. All right. So gold down $2.30 there. Silver down 3 cents. Platinum is up 4. Palladium is now flat. That's right. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Okay, we've got this from Julian623. Says the following here. The gold proof flowing hair coin is amazing. Glad to see you got your nice example. I bought one as well, and I will keep it for my collection. I hope we see more gold proofs for further classic designs in the future. We will. The United States Mint will be doing that in 2026. I posted a video about that as well, and I think they're making silver tribute versions as well too. Silver tribute metals. Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you. Take care, John Bannon. Have a good night. Appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. William Fender says on this, that's crazy. If gold and silver go to zero, at least you still have your metals. If cryptos go to zero, then you have nothing. Cryptos are backed by a fiat dollar, which is backed by nothing else than the faith of the financial systems. I have very little faith in the fiat system. That's why I hold gold and silver. Sounds like another transfer of wealth to me. Yeah, I mean, the cryptos essentially are backed by the limited supply and the energy and the blockchain, the digital ledger that's there, as far as their existence in terms of that, but digitally. But that digital existence is something that has a lot of different counterparties risks involved in it. So there is that. Very good. All right. Have a good night, James Smith. Thanks for popping in tonight. as we continue to peruse our way through the markets here. See what's happening with some of these comments here. Mark Williams. It says here, great show, Sal. Where could you find a silver score like the one shown in the silver certs? Thanks. Well, it's very difficult. I think I got that at a local coin shop or coin show a number of years back. I don't really know where you can find them. Check eBay is where I would check them out to see if they have them for sale there. I haven't really looked around for them much lately. You don't see those too often, though, by the way. Let's see here. Coins A to Z. I have seen you on a live stream since the epic Trump victory. If not, woohoo. First time I voted Republican, and voila. Way to go, Coins A to Z. Thank you, my friend. You've contributed to, hopefully, it's going to be a good recovery of the economy and a lot of good things hopefully will happen. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Coins A to Z. Yes, indeed. And Jeff Zur says, I believe God made platinum for what's next to come in high technology. Now's the time to get in on the boat before it leaves because Elon Musk has the ability to corner it to build his crazy stuff. Yes, I think so. Probably could get a lot of corner of the silver market too if we really wanted to, probably. But we'll find out. We'll see what happens. But, platinum so far has very limited use in some of the technologies, but we'll see. Yes, indeed. But, Leo Veneer, 1011, says this. Okay, it sounds like a plan for metals. Gold and other metals would drop a little bit. Now, who wants the metal who's in crypto and wants metals? Crypto generation don't want a dust collector. I'm not sure I get what you're saying. That metals would drop a little bit. Yeah, I think they would drop if we sold off some of our gold reserves, depending on how much we'd sell off. Let's see here. All right, very good. Let's see here. We've got algorithm. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need all the help I can get on this video, Michael K. So thank you for that. Let's refresh some of these comments while we wait and look what the markets are doing. Now silver's down 7 cents. Almost now to kind of where it was at the open tonight. Gold down $4.60. Platinum up 3, palladium up 2. B. Taylor, do you expect the next closing on next Friday to be over 31.50? Well, if it's by any measure what's happening today, it's hard to tell, but I would not be surprised if we saw that. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't expect it, but it would not surprise me if we saw it hold on. I think it's going to stay above 30. I will say that, but I think we could see 31.50 by Friday. There's a lot of things going on in the world geopolitically, still with Ukraine and Russia, that will probably get the markets nervous, and so I would not be surprised if we got that. But I won't commit to saying, hey, it's going to go up to 31.50, but we'll see here. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to this video that I posted this evening, the tug of war on silver. Appreciate that, my friend. All right, let's see. Let's get into some of these comments now. I'm capturing through here. You've got Dignity. This is just the start of the Trumplicans voted for, and this is just the start of the nightmare. Get your popcorn ready. So, well, it's rather minor in comparison to what good things will be coming, by the way. I will say that it's just a bad idea. Bitcoin, if it's 2022 compliant with the new financial system, P.S. there's plenty of gold. Some recover from deep, dark places, quadrillions of dollars worth. I believe this crypto new currency will reign for at least 20 years, but this new quantum realm can't be protected forever. Remember, Satan himself runs the banking system, and it's God's time now, at the age of God's grace. How long will this last? Before the Great Tribulation. We'll see. We'll watch everything. See what happens here. Very good. And 66 Sam says, I kind of like them dirty. Makes you wonder what all they've been through. Yes, it makes me wonder too. I don't know. It's crazy. but I decided to go ahead and clean it anyway. But thank you, 66am. This is the video, by the way. Check it out if you're a new member. Michael Rodriguez says here, I'll stick with metals. The streets up in heaven are not made out of Bitcoin, but gold. That's exactly right. They're made of gold. That's right. And by the way, our proselytizing friend has stopped posting his comments. Doesn't have anything else other to say than to post scripture. But even when we get to heaven, we'll be able to walk on streets of gold, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, let's see here. Very good. Oh, yeah, sure thing, Coin Crew. Yes, to check out Coin Crew's channel and his video opening 60-year-old silver precept for the first time. That's pretty cool. Check it out. Check out Coin Crew's channel and his video that he'll be posting. And Tom Ferry says this here. Not surprised at all. Way too many of these elected officials are simple, weak-minded. You people out there have your pom-poms out for your favorite politician still. So weird to watch some people fawn over politicians. Those of you who do, please stop voting. This has become so embarrassing. What's next? Going to wear jerseys of your favorite Wall Street fund manager? All right. Yes, indeed. Yep. Never can trust them for sure. But anyways. All right. Very good. We've got the Polaris points north on this video. Chimes in and says the following. We'll literally suck all the energy out of the grid. We already do not have energy to support EV adoption and AI. Everyone's light bill will go through the roof. Yeah, that's another thing too. It costs a lot just to transact in energy for sure. JM Unleashed, thank you. All right, thank you, JM Unleashed, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Many thanks to everyone who voted for Trump. President Trump, yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And John Bannon says, there's no such thing as ugly silver. Yes, I know. That's a matter up for debate, I guess you would say. But anyways, let's see here. Rick Bruce Roach can't say that for about another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we'll take it. Fred Farkle says, tell it like it is, Sal. Thank you. I'm going to try my best. Says here, my female goldfish loves your mellow voice. It's an Indian fish who loves me to put a gold ring on her fish lips. Nice. Well, thank you, Fred Farkle. I never knew that it had a voice that was soothing to a creature of the water. Yes, indeed. All right. I've heard it all, but that's the first that I've ever been that I've soothed a fish, a goldfish. All right. Shubs 87 chimes in over here and says the following. Yeah, I wouldn't sell my collection stack life savings for a volatile asset like Bitcoin, but I would put a bit on it just to put $10 in a slot machine. Plus side is the feds sell or transfer your crypto makes it a gut-wrenching to pay fees and sell at a loss. Yeah. Yep, no, I hear you. Nothing wrong with speculating a little bit from time to time. Diversifying, a little risky, but hey, very good. All right, let's see here. Let's get over here. Let's do this. Pull up to this. Brian McDaniel with some thumbs up on this. Thank you, Brian McDaniel. Appreciate that. And Justin says here, and just so you know, the ugly OPM 10-ounce silver bar carries a good premium right now on eBay. They're going for around $400. I did not know that. Wow. Crazy. All right, Chief says, I play your lives in my grow room because I always feel so awkward talking to plants, but they say you should, so to listen to you. Wow, well, thank you. That's very nice of you, Chief. Very cool. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's take a look at the markets now after that. Talking to plants. Even the plants like the voice. All right. Silver's now down 8 cents right now to $31.32. Gold is down $5.40 to $2,711.50, and a little bit of a turnaround as we are late in the broadcast right now. But platinum and palladium are staying in the green. Platinum is up $4. Palladium is up $2. Yes, indeed. There it is. There they are. Let's get back over here to Hyobin. Chimes in and has a request that I go to Seoul, South Korea, to buy a 24-karat Cuban link necklace. They don't charge a huge premium like the 14-karat, 18-karat gold necklaces here in the States. Yes, but the cost to fly out there would be quite a premium. But that would be nice. It'd be kind of fun to visit. It would be fun to visit Korea. All right, to Brian Kudos, 9572. Germanium Mint makes some really nice stuff. They sure do. They do make some great products indeed. I'm with you on that. Thank you, thank you. What gold reserves? Yeah, a lot of people question, and understandable so, says Nevada Miners there. That's true. Dude, I love the vids. Let's explore. Thank you, Adam Garcia. Appreciate that. It means a lot. Appreciate you watching. 99.99 is all that matters. Actually, 999.9 is all that matters. That's right. Well, for the purist out there, that's right. But there's other, slightly less, as long as it's a recognized high purity, relatively 90% or above, and that's what it is. Very good. And that's the matters. There you go. Very good. Of course, 90% is good too, for sure, for silver. Yes, indeed. There's other varnish versions, recognizable silver out there, such as the 90%, like on Coin Cruise channel. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Carl Starr. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm certainly not opposed to people holding multiple assets and the like, for sure. Yes, indeed. Mark Williams, great silver bar display. Thanks, Al. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. And let's refresh this here, see what we've got. Anything new popped in here? We've got the last comment of the night here, it looks like. We're going to get to this right now. From Air Lead Joe Miranda. One man's trash is another one's treasure. I would take any of those ugly bars over the overly expensive ugly to my taste. Germania colored 2-ounce ones any day. Opinions are like belly buttons. Everyone has one. I respect yours too. No problem. Yep, exactly. That's exactly right. There are different types of silver for different folks, for sure. 3 favorite sovereign national mints, and what's your 3 favorite private mints? Oh man, good question. Good night to you, Steve LaPointe. Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it so much. Very kind of you to be here tonight, Steve. Have a good night and good week. And so, good question, Coins A to Z. Probably the, I don't know if the Perth Mint is considered a national mint. I think that's owned by the government of Western Australia. So we got to strike that one. So I guess it would probably have to be the Royal Canadian Mint would have to be number 1. Then the Royal Mint, number 2, just because of the innovation and some of the technology stuff. They're bad for milk spots and the silver coins, but they have the variety of collector coins and stuff they have. And some of those, they've got some issues. That's why they're number 2. But the Royal Canadian Mint is really second to none for a national mint. Private mints, and I'm not just saying this because they have my round, but Intaglio Mint is probably one of my favorite. They do nice high relief silver pieces, absolutely stellar, and great detail, and just good stuff over there at Intaglio Mint. Big fan of them. Second one would be, of course, I haven't mentioned the third for the, I guess the third would be the U.S. Mint, I guess. I can't think of the French Mint. I don't know a whole lot about, but so that's the top 3 for them, and then the other 3, the Intaglio will probably be number 1 for private mint. Silvertown is a good mint as well. I've actually done some work with them in the past. And let's see here. Third, dang. Third for private mint. There's an Osborne mint. There's a, but I don't know if they're really doing much anymore. But they've done some good stuff. But any of them that are still around, I don't know. You also had Elemental, which apparently is still making some products as well too. They were pretty good at one time. But anyways, Sunshine Mint, yeah, Sunshine Mint too. Yeah, there you go. Sunshine Minting. And well, in Germania Mint is a private mint. That's right, JM Unleashed. They're pretty good. I probably should have said that. They actually are really good. They would probably be they might be my second one because they're technically a private mint. Yeah, Scottsdale. There you go, the cat. Scottsdale Mint. Scottsdale Mint is really good. It's loved or hated. Yeah. Just kind of thinking, yeah, that's a tough one. The private ones, maybe Intaglio, Germania Mint, and Scottsdale Mint. I think those three are probably a better one. Thank you. Very good. Yes, indeed. All right. Good question, Coins A to Z. Let's see. Do we have any more posts here? Oh, look at this. We're seeing a bigger drop right now. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is something. Silver's now down 18 cents again, and now gold is down $10.80. Wow, this is crazy. But they are down tonight, folks. They are down. All right, folks. I'm going in. I'm overlapping Rocky Superstar. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight now. Thank you guys for being here. If you get a chance, if you don't mind checking out the 2 videos I posted earlier today. They didn't get very many views. I think you might be intrigued by some of the content there. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate your kindness and support. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. And check out Rocky Superstar. He is live right now. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here and leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.